Hey, Guildmaster Kent here, and we've looked at a warrior build, and you can find that on this page or on my page. We've looked at a mage build. Today we're going to look at a cleric build. Now, in order to build a cleric, you need extremely high defense. Why do you need defense as a cleric? Because you are going to get bombarded. Okay? You need health, big time health, and big time defense. But if later on, if you are purchasing different stuff, and as a cleric, you need to buy it's so neat with these new powers because you can help out sooner. First, you need to buy mass heal, and then wait, okay, until you have 1250 guild coins, and then buy heal, because what that gives you is the ability to work and get guardian points as well. With mass heal, you can't get guardian points. You can only use it in battle. But as a cleric, I recommend that you start as a cleric, because it's the easiest way that you can get points. And then after you get heal, I recommend that you get dispel, because it will help also in the ability of dealing with other people in guilds and battles, and you can help your fellow beings and your fellow people away from spells. Then the next thing I suggest you get is Resurrection. Now, Resurrection will give you the ability that if a person dies, they automatically go to 250 points. Okay, that's a really cool feature, because with mass heal, you can bring a gate back very quickly. Okay? Then after you get those four, I recommend that you start buying Divine Favor. Now, what Divine Favor does is you're able to attack a person, but at level 1, you attack the person below and above in a guild battle. And you also at the same time heal the gate. Now, with your generals, it will give you the ability to heal, and also with a cleric, you want a healing general, and we're going to look at that in just a second. But you also want to forge something that will give you health. Okay, so the more health you have, the longer you're going to last. I don't recommend that you go into the other fields until you're at least level 200, maybe even 300, before you move in to the other fields of getting to know the other features. And then after you buy that, then you buy Fortitude, and this raises current and max health for a target of battle. And what that does is it gives you more health on attacks. Now, that works very well in guild battles. Okay, works extremely well in guild battles because it adds more health to you. The higher level you are and the higher your general, the more you get. So it's interesting. Now, as far as generals, it varies on what level you are. Now, the first healing general that you can get is he's not very good and he's not very strong, but because abilities is plus times attack and heal and classic passive ability. So he's not a very strong healer, which is Sanya. Okay, and he's not a very strong hitter. And these generals, these healing generals, are a defense potion. So, and the other one that later on you can get that is really good that I use on all mine is Muse. Or sorry, not Muse, Dawn. And she's the strongest, and because I have her at a very high level. And Dawn is at level 12, and what she does right now is 18% to health to cleric passive abilities, plus 17 to base, passive 50% damage deflected at and 10% damage back ruin on another attacker. And I have plus 62 to physical resistance. So that physical resistance general that I have on happens to be Catherine, but it's not going to be Catherine, because as soon as I find out the right general for defense on the defense, she is the right general, sorry, but and that gives me strong, and I have Catherine at 15. Now with my mix that I have, or for General Alliance, I have Dawn as my Master General, and second is another defensive general, which is Daphne, and I recommend that you get her as soon as you can. But she's not a healing general. She's a defense general. So, and this is what she gives at level 31. 50 damage deflected back and 10% of your damage ruined back to your attacker. So it's 60% back at them. So, and then I have Catherine on as my general. Now with Sanyo, as I said, I don't have him on this account because I got Dawn first. But I do have him on other ones. He's not as strong as Dawn. Dawn is the strongest healing general there is. The only one that's next to that is Vincent. And I recommend that if you can get Vincent, it's very important that you do get Vincent, because Vincent is a vampire and he heals as he hits. So he's a healing general as well. And again, I have him with the wrong generals because he's a balanced general. But see, at level 4, he's 15% to max health and 2% of damage to heal self. And that goes up as you go up in level. So it's very important that you have the right generals. Now, for the right general, for him to get him right, is I have to buy Vanathorn. And he grants physical, but he's a balanced general as well. So he will help Vincent be able to defend off attacks. But it's important that we have the right general with the right one. That's my recommendation on generals and guilds, or not guilds, but cleric build. So if you have any questions, feel free to join me on Facebook. If you don't have a guild, then by all means join God's armies, and I will do my best to make you a happy place to live. Thank you very much, and God bless.